everybody, and welcome back to Formula One 2013 single player career season 1 with me, Beaver, and I qualified 10th here in Malaysia. And I'm still getting used to the game. One thing I forgot to do was change my tires. As you'll see here, I'm on worn tires. The tire degradation on this game is probably pretty realistic if you really think about the 2013 Formula One season and the issues they've been having with tires periodically. Even this past weekend in Korea, the tires were a big issue, and there was Silverstone where everybody was blowing out their right rears, or was it the left rears? I can't remember, but so I guess I don't know the reasoning. I haven't looked it up or read anything about it, but the tires are definitely and I don't want to call an issue, because I'm not really bothered by it. I kind of like it. It really makes you really pay attention to how you're driving. In 2013, there was a little degradation, and you had to keep track of your tires, but not to this extent. So in this one, there were times in this race, I believe, and definitely in the next race after, in China, in Shanghai, where I really, really, really did all I could to pay attention to how I was driving at certain points to get me to the end of the race, tire wise. Because when these things go red, and they have gotten red, there's no traction at all. You step on the gas and you're just spinning your tires. It gets pretty hairy, and for me, it's intensified the game. It's made it a little more realistic and less arcadey, as some people have complained. I've seen online people say 2012 was arcadey, which I don't believe it was, but this adds a whole new dimension to it. So there's the first lap. I'm in fourth, and things now I'm trying to catch Hamilton for third. Trying, that's the key word, and I believe, I have Alonso breathing down my butt at the moment as well. Not much happened in this race, just a few things. This was probably the biggest, most hairiest time I had on the track for this race. It was quite uneventful overall, sadly, but fun. It's good. This is, again, as I stated in the first one. If you haven't watched the first one, please do. But this game is I'm running on intermediate difficulty, and it's definitely in between. Intermediate definitely seems to me to be in between intermediate and professional and Final Fantasy. I always want to say Final Fantasy F1 2012. I'll just say 2012. Jeez. There goes Alonso. Let's see if I get him here. I hate this turn, but it worked. But he's right on me. He's gonna get DRS. There's nothing I can do. Gotta let him by. Now I think, there's Perez. Kind of gave Perez a nudge. Button's behind me, but I'll pull it out right here. Whoa, get a little sideways there. Tires are going. But anyway, it's a little blocking. Little blocking never hurt. It's finally, I think, just right, where, I don't know, maybe it's not. I think it is, because I'm in a mid-range car on intermediate, where if I was doing that somewhere else, it would be, if I was doing it in 2012, I'd be winning these races and getting pole every race, and I have not done so. This is, we're 9 laps in, just cruising along, doing my thing, and this is probably my fast lap. It's not a fast lap pace. But anyway, so it's fun. I mean, it's good. I think it's got a good mix. I find I keep thinking about it, and I keep reading some things here and there. I haven't really gone in to look at, have they purposely made the tires the way they were, or are they going to patch it? I think I heard somebody say that they need to patch it. I don't know if they need to patch it. But I really like it, and I do have plans. I did find out, not in this race, but I already recorded China, and at their end I saw the view replay, and I was able to view a whole replay of the race. So I'm going to start incorporating some fun stuff by doing some fun things like I always show the first lap of the race, and I'll always do the first lap of the race, but then I'll go back and get a different view of the start. They have a cinematic view, if you will. So I'll add that, and then any other interesting things. There's a very interesting moment towards the end of China. So I'll give you the in-car as I was driving, and then we'll go back and we'll look at it in the cinematic view, and look at it from different angles and see if see how it went down. So I'll make these I'm going to have a little more fun with these instead of just straight, sitting here for 26 minutes driving and just randomly talking. Obviously, I'm randomly talking, but that's the plans. And then my other thing is I'm going to start doing. They have. So it's a new big thing. I do have the classic version, so I have all the 80s and 90s cars in the old tracks, Brands Hatch and Imola and those places, and they have a classic scenario where you go in a classic car and a classic track and do a scenario, and I'll be recording those as well, just so you can get a look at the tracks in the old cars. So there you go. I finished 5th. Vettel beat me at some point, and hey, that's fine. It's decent season. It's 10 points. Let's see where I'm at in the standings. I need to finish 14th is what they want, and we're in 7th right now. So far looking good, and the crew's happy, and I'm happy. And there's my new helmet, which I kind of like. Not as yellow as the other one. Hopefully Akari approves. And we'll see you next time, round 3 in China. Thanks for watching. Bye.